Assignment 1 is the infographic topic selection. This is the first assignment that's going to lead you up to the infographic final project. This assignment is out of 50 points, and to receive full credit, you will do the following things that are listed on these bullet points here. There's also a rubric that will be used for grading. So if you have other questions about scoring or what a full grade or a partial grade would include, you can look through the rubric a little more closely. For your first 10 points, you need to state your selected topic. So after the very first class that we had, you use that Google Sheet to indicate your top three choices for an infographic topic. And then the GSA made the final decision. So you will write here the final topic that you were assigned from the GSA based on your preferences. And then the other part of that first 10 points is to also name which platform you plan to use to create your infographic. So I'm okay if this changes. So maybe now you say that you're going to use PowerPoint or Google Slides, and in the next couple of weeks you decide that you actually do want to use Canva. That's okay if you switch. You won't be docked any points later for that. But I want you to just start looking at the different platforms and try to decide which one you think you'll use. I would say the one thing to keep front of mind when you're choosing your platform, make sure it's something you can use, that you're comfortable navigating, and also beware of payment. So like paid memberships or whether or not you can download your project for free. So something like PowerPoint or Google Slides, obviously there's not a subscription or anything that you have to do to download your final project. But if you are using a program or a design program such as Canva or Easily, sometimes you do have to pay to have full access to your final product at the end. So you can look through whichever design websites or software that you want to use. It doesn't matter to me. The only thing that matters is at the end, you can submit your final document on Canvas. So it can't be a link to a picture of your infographic or a screenshot of your infographic. You need to be able to provide us the actual product at the end. So look through the platforms and decide which works best for you. The next 10 points that you can get for this assignment are a short description, so 2 to 3 sentences about why you chose this topic. So what about it interested you, or what about it grabbed your eye? The next 10 points, you will summarize anything you already know about this topic. So it could be something that you read independently, maybe you saw in the news, or you watched a movie or saw a show. It could be something that you learned about in class. It could be something that you've learned about or encountered in a clinical setting. So you'll do 2 to 3 sentences there. The next 10 points is a quick summary of what you were hoping to learn about this topic. So are there any big questions that you have? Is there anything that you're really eager to find out as you're researching for this project? That'll be another 2 to 3 sentences. And then for the last 10 points, you are going to talk about your audience. So I want you to state who you are hoping to reach with this infographic. So the goal of this final product is that you will be able to use it in real life. So you can use this as an educational tool, but I want you to be thinking about who you're trying to educate. So do you want to make an infographic or an education piece that is for the general public, maybe for parents or loved ones of people with a TBI? Are you looking to educate SLPs on a specific treatment intervention or methodology? Are you looking to educate teachers or other people who might work in a school setting, like a teacher's aide or principals? Are you looking to educate healthcare professionals, so someone like a doctor or a physical therapist or a nurse? So whoever your audience is, that's going to kind of gear the kind of information that you're seeking and the information that you're going to put on your final product. It'll also influence the way that you create your infographic. So if you are creating something for the general public, you're probably going to use more layman's terms. You might have a different set of visuals or pictures that you're using to grab their attention. If you're making a tool that's more geared towards speech language pathologists, you might not have to define as many terms. You can use maybe more technical language, things like that. So your audience will influence your language, your design, and really what you're talking about. So be thinking about that. All right. If you have any questions, let me know.